Welcome to the Daily Parks and Rec Show. Today, we're highlighting the incredible work being done in parks and recreation across Louisiana with our guest, Tonya Gordon, who works with LRPA and BREC Park, one of the infamous BREC parks. We'll discuss how these vital community spaces, like those Tonya handles, promote health, offer diverse programs, from art camps to innovative sports like cornhole mixed with baseball, and provide essential support systems for kids outside of school and home. Plus, get ready for the 80th annual LRPA convention returning to Baton Rouge this November 17th through 20th. Let's dive in.
All right, we're legislations. About a third of the efforts that go into that is working with the state legislators to make sure that favorable law gets passed for parks and recreation. And we're with Tonya Gordon that works with LRPA and BREC Park, one of the infamous BREC parks.
Yes, we are.
Welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here amongst all of our fellow parks and recreation people from across the state of Louisiana.
Yeah, now, tell us a little bit about the legislative component. I know a lot of people don't realize that state associations do work at the state level, at their state capitol. Well, what can you tell us about what's kind of going on today?
So what we and the importance of parks and recreation, and to make sure they keep in mind funding for us while they're in here making all of their decisions and passing laws and stuff. You know, we want to make sure that they understand that, you know, we need to continue the things that we've done and increase and improve our education on the park and recreational programs.
Now, is this your first time attending this one?
This is my first year being a chairman on the board for LRPA. And so I've traveled with LRPA to different cities, but this is my first time actually being here at a legislative session.
Okay. And then also maybe tell people what you do as far as you're one of the regional chairs.
So we have regional chairs that go all the way out throughout of Louisiana districts to be able to kind of cross each other and say, hey, look, you know, what problems are you facing? Have you faced this problem? What have you done to do a solution for this problem? Do you have any ideas? We also exchange grant information. We network not just business wise, but we also try to meet and become more social. We visit each other's parks so that we can see some of the ideas that each person has done at this park and at that park. And then we also do classes. We try to do certifications throughout the year in the different districts, whether it's getting your playground certification. We working on horticulture certifications. The class that I'm working on right now is AI and ChatGPT.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, how to work smarter, not harder.
Tell us a little bit about that one.
So the thing that I teach.
Lift that up for you.
All right. So the thing that I bring me and Katrina Coots, who is the director of use it. You know, people get on and they just start typing and you get information, but we teach you those key words, those things that the information that you plug in, and the old saying, garbage in is garbage out.
That's right.
And so we teach you what to put in so that you get exactly what you need out of ChatGPT, but then also how to double check and make it personal instead of just making it seem robotic.
Yeah, because it really is a powerful tool in the right hands, and I think everybody should use it because it just helps you able to accomplish more with the same amount of man hours
and organization. You know, people see it as, oh, I ask it a question, it gives me an answer, but it can really help you organize.
Yes,
I use it for Excel.
Yeah,
it will spit you out an Excel formula for whatever you ask it to do.
Yeah, and for those of us that dream and love spreadsheets, it definitely helps out a lot. I love spreadsheets. All right. So what do you have there as far as like the flyers and stuff that you're trying to present here for LRPA?
So today we are having what is the annual Louisiana Parks and Rec Day here at the Capitol, which is where we have all of our booths set up behind me. You can see from different parishes that have information about the different programs that they offer, the benefits of participating in these programs, and that's going to be going on today until 2:00.
Mm-hmm.
In the actual session. Then we're going to come back down and complete here. And then at 5:00 this afternoon, we're going to have a get together right out here at, by the Pentagon Barracks in the courtyard. And, people are welcome to come out, get to know us. We're going to have some boiled shrimp, fried fish.
Oh, now we're
Bayou
talking.
Bistro. You cannot come to Louisiana and not eat Louisiana Cajun food.
That's right.
So anyone who's seeing this broadcast, if you're available, come out, get to meet us, come talk to me. You can ask me questions, even about the ChatGPT, AI, all the things that we offer for LRPA throughout the state of Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so for those of you maybe not familiar with the legislative process, everyone knows that you have a state capitol and laws are passed there. And there's a lot of people that want to make sure that laws, different laws affect different industries. And so the industry of parks and recreation, which is they're all tax funded, and they work with nonprofits and they work with private partners. And so the laws that are passed can affect how they operate. And so in Louisiana, we have about 3 months where our state houses are in session. We're in my opinion, the most beautiful state capitol in America. And it's because we had a governor that spent more money than the previous 4 governors, putting nothing but Italian marble, floor to ceiling, about 50 feet tall, it looks like. And so if you haven't been to the Louisiana State Capitol, it's like walking into St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. So it's a gorgeous state capitol. It's in session, and LRPA, the Louisiana Parks and Rec Association, shout out to Suzanne Diaz. She has the entire rotunda roped off for Parks and Recreation, for the Parks and Rec departments of Louisiana to congregate and talk to state legislators while they're in the middle of session. I know a few other associations do it, but they're doing a great job. And of course, Tonya is here kind of manning the table for LRPA. And in addition to our thing tonight, where they have Louisiana cooking, of course, you can't attend any event in Louisiana with them not breaking out some of the best food on planet Earth. And so I think, what are y'all having? Like you said, shrimp boil.
We have shrimp. We have fried
catfish.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'll be there for sure. So what are some of the points that you would want our legislators to kind of consider? What are some of the talking points as far as if we have time to congregate with a state legislator, how do we represent what the park system is?
The main focus is the health benefits. I get it. It's hot outside right now.
Right.
It's hot and everybody wants to be inside, but there are so many health benefits to parks and recreation. Just getting the fresh air, the exercise helps bring. They get thirsty, they want to drink water more than they would juice. So you're working on diabetes, you're working on kids, getting slimmer. You also building up strength and endurance. It also gets the kids involved in sports and stuff that they can do instead of being inside, eating junk food, gaining weight, getting more, sicker and sicker by the day, because there's a lot of stuff that goes into a lot of the foods that we eat every day. And so the focus is on, making sure that the funding is there to provide those type of programs that are very health conscious for these kids. Making sure that they have a support system outside of school and home that can, keep them busy during that idle time, especially over the summer. This time right now is the most important time for us to focus on our kids.
So each government, city, state, federal, they respond to a crisis or a catastrophe or a community issue, usually with police and fire and even health insurance. So that's the reactive side of government. However, the preventative side of government, where we're creating healthy children, healthy habits, happens at the park and rec level. So if you don't invest in your community of the park systems do, they provide, maybe you can speak about the programming that a child could. There we park, but
Having a healthy, fit, active child is consistency. We start off with our programs from it starts at 4 years old. We have 4-year-old programs, art camps, day camps that gets the kids out of the home, which
Right.
means you're not in front of the TV, you're not snacking all day. It gets you into the out of the home. From there, they go up to summer camps. We have summer camps. We have swim programs that we offer, teaching you how to swim throughout, like all throughout Louisiana. Then you have disc golf now. We have new games, disc golf. You have the new game over here. Have you seen our the football? The game that we have over here?
No, I have to go look at it.
Oh man, it's it's a beanbag game, and so you toss the beanbag into the hole.
Oh, cornhole.
It's like a cornhole.
Okay, similar.
But
it's different.
It's different because you throw it in there and it tells you how many bases you run.
Nice.
Or you can pick the home run and you run all the bases. So it's a cornhole mixed with baseball. And it is so much fun. But you get to run from base to base. We even slid across the floor. It's so much fun, and it's indoors. You play it inside in a gym. And so then there's football, there's soccer that we offer, there's baseball. There's so many different programs. We have a skate park here in on Perkins Road here in Louisiana. It's so many different things that the kids can do on top of fishing. A lot of people don't take advantage of the fishing that we have here in our park.
Sportsman's paradise here.
We restock every year, and so there's and just walk a park. You never know what you would see in a park that may interest you.
Yeah. And so it's really important, I think, for any state officials, state legislators to consider parks and recreation as a vital part of the health of your place, the playgrounds, the programming, and it's already a massive real estate portfolio that these park systems manage. Some of the most beautiful real estate in every city of America. I know in Louisiana, our parks are at the heart of our community, and it's where we kind of become community. And so can't think of a better place to put your tax dollars hard at work than investing in the park systems of your local towns.
Having our 2025 annual LRPA convention right here in Baton Rouge. It's going to be November 17th through the 20th. And this is our 80th year. Wow. LRPA has turned 80. This is our 80th year. And so we are having a $80 special for registration for our 80th year.
No way. So that's typically a lot more, isn't it?
It's typically a lot. Well, it's not that much more.
Yeah.
It's about double the price. It's maybe like 40% off or something like that. But it's a great price. What's included is certifications. You get your CEUs for those people who need CEUs for their license and certifications. We have vendors that come out, just like we have here. Vendors come out, they share their information with you. You also get, we have a keynote speakers. We have breakout sessions on things, like I said, AI. Our meal. We have a great meal the first night where we actually get to mix and mingle and fellowship. If you missed the one last year, you missed a blast. It was so much fun. We went bowling together as a group.
That was in Lafayette hosted that one.
Yes, it was nice. We had group activities. We had a wine in the park, sponsored by a vendor. And so now that we're back here in Baton Rouge, where it started, LRPA 80th year, you can expect to have a blast. And of course, great food.
Oh, yeah. Now, is it going to be in that downtown hotel?
Yes, it's going to be at the Hilton downtown.
That's a historic hotel.
It is. It
Beautiful.
really is. And we actually got to visit in the tunnel.
Oh,
We
nice.
went in the tunnel last night, and so that was so much fun. And so we're inviting everybody to, join now, come out. If you want more information, come today, this afternoon. We're going to be down here by the barracks from 5 to 8. And so if you have any questions, you want to sign up, take advantage of the $80 special, come out, see me. You can't miss me. I'll be the person running around, talking to everybody.
That's right.
And so come on down. I'm looking forward to, letting people know about Parks and Recreation, how they can help, what they can do to, make sure that we keep our kids consistently.
Tonya, for coming on the show today. I would love to have you anytime. I'm glad was able to get more of my Louisiana people. People know that I'm in New Orleans, Baton Rouge, but I get people from all over the country, and I'm like, I want to get more Louisiana Parks and Rec people because this was my home, and of course BREC is I think probably the largest and best park system, and the LRPA has just been a big motivating factor for a lot of this legislative stuff on here and a lot of the stuff they do each year. So really glad to have you on.
Yeah, well, we're traveling a lot more this year. We're going to come out a lot more. Our chairmen are more dedicated this year than ever to coming out to wherever you are. So if you want us to come out and speak to you, speak to your group, speak to your company, and we'll get her to set you up, and we'll come out.
Fantastic. All right. So we're going to run a little outro. I think it's on YPN. We're just promoting. We do a weekly show on young professionals. So I know we do 12 shows a week, but every Friday, 12 noon, if you're a young professional, if you're a college kid considering Parks and Recreation as a career path, or if you're new to the industry, or if you have an internship program somewhere in America that you're really proud of, introducing people to the industry of Parks and Rec, please reach out to me on LinkedIn. We'd love to have you on our Friday show. It's all young professionals. The entire show is dedicated to that every Friday. So we have a little promo for that, and we'll see y'all here in a little bit. Thanks. Bye.
The future of parks and recreation is here, and it starts with you. Welcome back to the Daily Parks and Recreation Show, where we bring you the latest insights, trends, and conversations shaping the world of parks and recreation. Today, we're diving into something that's shaping the future of our industry, Young Professional Networks, or YPN. If you love your job and love the parks and recreation community and are looking to connect with the next generation of leaders, this episode is for you. YPN is where driven, passionate professionals come together to connect, grow, and make a real impact. It's not just about networking, it's about building the future of our communities. Why join YPN? Career growth and mentorship. Learn from the best in the industry. Innovative ideas and collaboration. Be part of the next big movement. Leadership development. Take charge, make decisions, and create change. Whether you're just starting out or looking to take your career to the next level, YPN is your gateway to success. From exclusive networking opportunities to cutting-edge industry insights, this is where you build your legacy. Because the future of parks and recreation starts with you.